Day 3, and now is for The Town That Dreaded Sundown from 1976 and directed by Charles B. Pierce. This is a movie based on a true event that happened in the 1940s in a town called Texarkana in the USA, and is about the Phantom Killer. So I'll be back in a moment with my thoughts on the movie.
Jenkins, age 19, brutally attacked March 3, 1946. Howard W. Turner, 29. Emmylou Cook, 17. Bodies discovered in a wooded area on March 24th. Roy Allen, 17. Peggy Loomis, 15. Both found dead April 14th in Spring Lake Park. Floyd Reed, age 34. Murdered in his home on May 3rd. Mrs. Reed shot twice, but survived. This man's identity is unknown. He was believed to be between 30 and 40 years old. He wore a white hood and was known only as the Phantom Killer. World War II had just ended. In Texarkana, Arkansas, boys had come home to their families. Husbands reunited with their wives. It was a happy, peaceful time. Until the Phantom Killer struck. For 4 months, he held an entire city in the icy grip of terror. Now, Charles B. Pierce brings this incredible, shocking, and true story to the screen in The Town That Dreaded Sundown.
The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Where to begin with this one? In my honest opinion, the film is a stylistic mess, but kind of enjoyable nonetheless, I guess. Let's start with the music, because that's probably the most strangest thing in the movie. Whenever the police are on screen, especially Andrew Prine's character, Deputy Norman, the music is very playful, almost slapstick, kind of showing that the police have no idea what they're doing and are rather foolish. Yet whenever the Phantom is on screen, it's more sinister and dark and kind of creepy. Their movie relies heavily on narration throughout to explain what was happening at the time, what people's thoughts were, and how the community of Texarkana were reacting. Notable performances definitely has to be Ben Johnson's portrayal as Captain J.D. Morales. Whenever he is on screen, he is captivating. He gives such a strong performance. The film is worth watching just for him alone. Also, I guess the kills are quite, maybe graphic, shall we say. Well, maybe graphic's the wrong word, but realistic. Because it's a real crime, they really marvel in showing off as much detail about what happened as they can. I was surprised, considering this film is from the late 70s. I would have thought it would have been a bit more subdued, or opposites, splatter and all over the place, but no, it was quite realistic in tone and very down to earth, which made it feel very unsettling, shall we say. So the film opens in March in Texarkana in the year 1946, March 3rd, 1946, and the film opens on a young couple on Lover's Lane who will become the Phantom's first victim. And then from there onwards, the film basically becomes a cat and mouse chase film, whether the police will get the Phantom or not. And spoiler alert, they don't. As the film loves to demonstrate throughout with its narration, and loves to remind the audience this was a real event and the killer got away. The cinematography is interesting in places. There's quite a few POV shots between different characters and long drawn out wide shots, really showing you the landscape that Texarkana has to offer. I guess overall it's not a terrible movie, but it's not a great one either. If you wanted to skip this, I wouldn't blame you. But it is worth watching just to see what slasher tropes developed. I mean, this film went on to inspire Friday 13th, Halloween, and many numerous slasher movies that were to come later in the 80s were definitely inspired by this movie. Otherwise, if you're not really into that, then yeah, I would give it a miss. Overall, it's probably a 7 out of 10 if I'm being generous. And that's just because there are some interesting moments and the kills can be unsettling at times. But the music and the portrayal of the police really kind of took me out of the moment, I must admit. So yeah, worth a watch if you want, otherwise give it a miss. Thanks for watching and have a good day.